Hello darlings, namaste, and welcome to or welcome back to my channel. My name is Katrina, and today we are going to be doing a high vibrational yoga flow and sound bath meditation at the end. So let's go ahead and get started in a comfy seated position of your choice. Tune into your breath, settle in here. Let everything go for today. Let's do some around the world here, going down with our upper body and then up, slowly making a big circle here with your upper body. We're going to go both directions, so don't worry about which way you're going. Breathe. And at some point, come back to center. Go ahead and switch your legs if you're in cross-legged position, and then go in the other direction. Feeling good, feeling free. Finish up your last rotation and meet back at center. From here, let's meet on all fours, tabletop position, and let's do some cat-cows here. As you inhale, arch your back, bend your elbows, reach your crown up to the sky, open up your heart. And exhale, contract, bringing your belly button up to your spine. Continue flowing with your own breath. Last one here. And then let's go ahead and lift up into a plank pose. If this feels okay for your body today, make sure your core is engaged. If not, you can always leave your knees down. And then slowly lower down, keeping your elbows close to your sides. And pull up into a heart opener of your choice, whether that's Cobra, Sphinx, or Upward Dog. And then slowly but surely make your way into downward facing dog. You can walk your dog, straightening one leg at a time, feeling into that deep calf stretch. Just settle into your down dog here, making sure your shoulders are away from your ears, your ribs are tucked in, your spine is long, your neck is released and free. You can shake your head a little bit side to side to loosen up your neck muscles. And your heels definitely don't have to be reaching the mat, but the goal is to kind of press your heels as far down as they can go. Really think about pulling your hips high up to the sky. Beautiful. Now let's go ahead and raise our left toes up to the sky, three-legged dog. Feel free to bend your knee and open up your hip even more. And then on your exhale, pull that left knee to your nose and place it down into pigeon pose. So your left shin is kind of like parallel to the front edge of your mat, not fully, but that's kind of the goal. Just settle in here. Listen to your body. If this is too much, just take it easy. If you want to take it deeper and add a shoulder stretch into this, this is an option to thread the needle here. So with your right hand, you can peel it up to extend it and then thread it underneath your left arm, placing your right shoulder and right ear down to the mat. And then your left fingertips can either crawl forward for more of an extension, or you can wrap your left arm around your lower back and grab a hold of your left big toe for a deeper twist and a bind. Couple deep breaths here. Begin to make your way out of this pose and back up to our tabletop position. Take your time. We're going to go back into our either plank or half plank. Do one more flow up to our down dog. Inhale and exhale, slowly lower. Inhale, heart opener of your choice. Exhale, down dog. Take a full deep breath here. On your next inhale, raise your right toes up to the sky. Three-legged dog. Bend your knee, open up your hip. And then exhale, pull that knee to your nose. And make your shin parallel to the front edge of your mat. And sink on down slowly into your pigeon pose. Feel free to take any variation here that you'd like. If you threaded the needle on the other side, make sure you thread it again on this side. So reaching the left hand up to the sky. Inhale and exhale. Thread the needle underneath your right arm. Left shoulder down, left ear down. Either walk your right fingertips forward for an extension, or wrap it around your lower back and grab a hold of your right big toe. Roll the shoulder open here if you're twisting. Wherever you are, take a few deep cleansing breaths. And begin to make your way out and back to tabletop position. From here, we're just gonna kind of scooch back onto our feet, and then we're gonna stand on up slowly. We're gonna do a bit of a balance pose here, a little bit of a challenge, some good practice for mental focus, and a lot of good things actually. So we're gonna lead into dancer pose. But before dancer pose, we're gonna just make sure that we have our body prepped for dancer pose. So let's start with our right hand up to the sky. Make sure the rest of your body is square, your hips, your feet are planted. And then if you can, lift up your left foot and just catch it in your hand. Before anything here, correct your pelvic alignment. Chances are your back and your lower back is arched here. Try to tuck in your pelvis, and you're going to feel a stretch in the front of your hip here. Point your knee towards the ground and raise your hand up to the sky. Tuck your ribs and just breathe here. If you feel stable here and you want to take it to the next level, which is dancer pose, you can begin to kick back with your foot and lean forward slightly, reaching out with your right hand and kicking your left ankle higher up into the air. Make sure not to lose the integrity of your posture or your core. More important to stay steady here rather than to try to implement the most flexibility. Final breath here, and slow and controlled, come back to that starting position, and then lower your foot down. Release, shake everything out. Beautiful, and let's do the other side. So, left hand up to the sky. Correct your pelvic alignment here. Make sure your booty's not sticking out and your ribs aren't poking out, basically. Reach up high, plant your feet into the ground. Really be mindful here. And then lift up your right foot, catch it in your right hand. Take a moment here to once again correct your alignment, pointing your right knee to the ground, feeling into that deep stretch in your right front of your hip flexor. Tap into your core here for the steady balance aspect. And another tip here, find one spot slightly in front of you that's not moving to focus on. This is called our drishti point. It's basically our focal point that can help balance become a little bit easier. So from here, take a few deep breaths. This pose looks easy, but it's actually a lot of work if you're really being mindful about it. So if you'd like to, once again, take it up to the next level, which is dancer pose, you can begin to kick your foot back into your hand and upwards as you lean forward, reach forward. Keep your integrity here. Don't lean too far forward, but stay slow and controlled and steady. And slowly come on out back to that starting position, and then release everything. Reach on up and forward fold. Let your upper body go. You can keep a micro bend in your knees here. Feel free to grab your elbows and swing gently side to side. Lovely, you guys. You are doing amazing, I already know. So next, let's meet on our backs. We're almost done here. This is our second to last pose before we get to relax and have a sound bath. So go ahead and raise your feet up to the sky. And grab a hold of your big toes or your outer edges of your feet and open up into a happy baby. Allow your back to relax flat onto the earth. Allow your knees to fall open, your hips to relax. Feel into some gratitude here. Thank yourself for showing up. You can rock a little bit side to side if that feels good. And when you're ready, take your time, but go ahead and lay all the way down into Shavasana. Let all your limbs be heavy. Feel supported by the earth here. Namaste, my loves, and thank you so much for joining today. I appreciate you with all my heart, and please subscribe if you like more content like this. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Till next time. Love you.